What is up, Light Fam? Welcome to another video. My name is David, and in this video we're going to be discussing 3 valuable lessons that quarantine should have taught all of us, and how to use these 3 lessons to level up and live our greatest version. Let's go. If you are new to the channel and this type of content resonates with you, please click the subscribe button. Smash that notification bell so you don't miss the twice weekly spiritual tutorials that I post. Remember to click the link in the description for your free 30-minute guided meditation on abundance. Please remember, if you have Gmail, that meditation will be under the promotions tab. Also, I am blogging now. Click the link in the description for the blog. And if all that sounds really cool, click the like button. Lesson number 1, appreciate the mundane. You know, a lot of times we get into this hustle and grind mode where we have this ideal life in the future that we're trying to achieve, and we don't stop and realize the value and the importance and the necessity and the magic of what we already have. And it's not until that freedom to go outside gets taken away that that simple walk out in nature, or that bike ride, or going to the beach really brings home how important that is for our mental health and our spirit. You know, it's not until that routine out night with friends makes us really appreciate the opportunity to be able to let loose and live in the moment. Or it's not until that job that we were hating at the time gets taken away, and now we're, you know, being grateful for when we did have a job that was covering the bills and making the ends meet. So one of the things that the Great Awakening is extremely efficient at doing is making us extremely uncomfortable. So what is the big takeaway from all of this? Stop and smell the roses. Live in the present moment by giving gratitude for everything in your life, no matter how seemingly small or insignificant. One of the first things that gratitude will do is center you in the present moment. And all of your power is in the now moment. If you have anxiety, you're probably thinking about the future. Counting your blessings gets your anxious mind back into the present moment and helps you take inventory of all the wonderful blessings that you have in your life right now. When you live in the present moment, give gratitude for what you have, you put your mind in that state of allowing, that state of receiving, which that previous state of resistance, which was caused by anxiety, it gets released, and it puts your mind more in the creative mode. Now, the creative mode is a portion or section of what we call the flow state. So in the creative mode, your mind is going to create solutions. It's going to see potential opportunities for possibly cooperation or new alliances. When you're in that creative mode and you're not in survival mode, you will now see all of these new opportunities, possibly partnerships, alliances, cooperation, etc. Lesson 2. Do not spend another day doing what doesn't give you joy. Now, whether it be a career that is not your passion, or a relationship that is no longer for your highest good, quarantine should have definitely taught all of us that things can change in life suddenly and unexpectedly. So why spend another day not doing what you love to do or what gives you joy? And that is one of the things about the Great Awakening. It will push you out of your nest, out of your comfort zone, so that you are forced to follow your passion. Okay, story time, Light Fam, story time. Now, I heard a story from Jim Carrey. Well, not from him personally, but I was watching a video where he was telling a story about his father. His father wanted to be a comedian, but his father wasn't sure how he could feed his family as a comedian, so he played it safe and became an accountant. And after 20 years as an accountant, Jim Carrey's father was fired. And that's when Jim Carrey had the epiphany that if you could play it safe and still lose, you might as well go after your dreams. And it was that revelation that made Jim Carrey go after his dreams, and the world may not have been blessed with, one of the greatest comedians of all times. So that begs the question, what are you housing in your heart? What dreams are you not sharing with the rest of the world, or at least your loved ones, that are asking to be birthed, that are asking to unfold and come to fruition so you can bless your loved ones and the rest of the world with your dreams? So I kind of feel like life in quarantine and the Great Awakening is a wake-up call of just how fragile what we consider in our life to be safe. If it's just that easy for that corporate job to lay you off, that safe job, you might as well take the risk of chasing your dreams and getting laid off by your dreams rather than getting laid off from something that may not have been your greatest purpose in the first place. Lesson number 3, start now. For many of you, quarantine has forced you to kind of take immediate action to figure out how to start a business from home. And you never really know what you can do until doing becomes your only option. And a lot of you guys have actually reached out to me. You've told me about those action steps that you've put into play, and things have kind of snowballed. You've gotten a little bit of momentum, and now you actually are doing what you love to do for yourself from home. And I believe that's one of the core components of shifting into 5D consciousness, because you're living authentically. I believe that's what the Great Awakening is all about, living your authentic truth. So why did we procrastinate for so long before taking those action steps, before we were forced to take those action steps? And that is because most of the time we're in our comfort zone, and when we get ready to take those action steps, the egoic mind jumps in and says, hey, whoa, what are you doing there? You've got bills to pay. What you want to get into is saturated. It's going to take too long for you to start bringing money in. You don't have advertising dollars. Whatever the excuses are, just stay where you are. At least you're paying the bills. And we listen to the ego because we're in our comfort zone. But the interesting thing is that after we take those action steps and we get that momentum, we look back and we realize we could have taken those action steps a long time ago. What's interesting is that when you take those baby steps, the universe will match your efforts times 5. Why? Because the universe has a vested interest in you becoming your greatest version, because the universe can expand and express itself through you to a greater degree when you are your highest and best version. So the universe is on your side. And a lot of times when you have an idea, especially an idea that just keeps nagging at you, that might be divine insight. It might be coming from your spirit guides, your ancestral guides, your higher self. You've heard me say in previous videos, source is never wrong. So if source is never wrong and you can't really fail, just take those action steps, take those baby steps, and then let the momentum of the universe start bringing that greater version of yourself into the present moment. All right, guys, so quick recap. The 3 lessons that we all should have learned from quarantine. Number 1 is to appreciate the mundane. Stop and smell the roses, count your blessings, stay in the present moment through gratitude, and you will be a vibrational match for more things for which to be grateful. Number 2 was stop doing what you don't want to do. Do not spend another day not doing what you love or gives you joy. And number 3 is start now. Don't procrastinate, just take action. Even if they're baby steps, the universe will match that effort times 5. If you have found value in this content, please click the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, then please click the subscribe button. Now, question of the day. What is the number one thing that you have learned from quarantine? I would love to hear your all's comments below. Let's get an open discussion going. As I say, I want the Lightweights community to be interactive. Don't forget to smash that notification bell so you don't miss the twice weekly spiritual tutorials. Click the link in the description for the free 30-minute guided meditation on abundance. I keep getting emails from people that say they didn't get the meditation. I will ask, did you check the promotions tab under Gmail? Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, I know there it is. I've said the last 12 videos. If you have Gmail, it's under the promotions tab. So check promotions before you email me. But you can email me if you just want to say hi. That's cool. All right, guys, I am blogging the video as well. Click the link in the description for the blog. I believe that is everything. Same bat time. Oh yeah, that's copyrighted. I can't say that. I will see you guys next time. I love you all. Light, love, and abundance to all that are watching and to all you love. Peace, guys.